Okay, hi. Quick video on the Emu Command Station and using the Command Station sequencer to play sequences different ways. So, in other words, what I mean by that is, gosh, if you've got a sequence that you want to play, directing that sequence either to nowhere, so in other words, I've got this kit on at the moment, press play, there's no noises, but there is a sequence in there. So if I now play this, yeah, so it's got a sound, but it's not playing the sequence. And if I want to play that sequence with the keyboard whilst the sequence is playing, I can change that. Or if I just want to play the keyboard on that particular channel, I can just do as I've got at the moment. And I also might want to play on the sequence on the keyboard and play externally via MIDI at the same time on the same channel. So although there are other sounds on all the other channels, there's no other sequences in, apart from 1, 2, which I'll turn off. So that's why it's not playing. If we go to grid record, press pattern, so you can see there, if I now press play, it's playing, but so it's going through, there's nothing coming out. Why? So let's go to edit, and it's here is the magic, channel assign. Normally when you press edit you'll come up with this pattern name first and scroll through all the different pattern editing functions. I scroll all the way to the end, revert to save pattern, and one back, and that's this channel assign. So here the sequencer currently is playing track 1. So track 2 has nothing on it at all. Yeah, there we go, that's track 2 now. So if I want to, I can play track 2 yeah. But if I don't want to play that, I can do this and change that to track 1, which then plays this sequence for track 1. Can get confusing, which is why we need to know the difference between the track TO2 there on the pattern edit, the channel 2, and the destination. So here's where the thing works really interestingly. At the moment, channel 1, so track 1's playing channel 1, that's default, but the destination is none. So if I take it over to destination and put it to the internal, that's the internal voice or preset being played by track 1. It's playing channel 1, internal only. If I flick it over to external, I've got a MIDI cable going from MIDI A out into the Volca bass. So then I can play the Volca bass because it's external only. Yeah, so that's that. And if you want to, you can also change it to both. See, so now you've got the option to just play the preset, or play the internal sequence plus the preset. Yeah. Yeah, and so it goes on. So, long story short, just in case you wanted to do it, I'd encourage you to explore the the MIDI, realizing the MIDI sequence track. So if I go back into pattern here, because we're ungridded it, it'll show you for each note. Yeah. Yeah. So there, those they've got stuff playing and going on, haven't they? So you can see the little bars there. Wonder if there's any more. Yes, that's C4. So if we wanted that to go on as well, we can go to edit pattern, destination, internal, go back to pattern, and then choose yeah. Louder, quieter, and then if you want to edit the voice, go to the preset, to edit the voice you have to take it off record there. Yeah, so I hadn't taken off the record here. Once you've taken it off record, these knobs are configured to alter the parameters in the patch codes. Whilst record is on, you can't do that. So then if we go to sorry, that's another thing I meant to show you as well. Forgot, I have some shortcuts in my head on how to use this thing. So if you have gone into, let's go to pattern edit channel assign and put it to external only. There we go. So now if we press play, it's just playing the Volca. So once it's playing the Volca, and you want to edit again the sequence in grid mode, if you press and hold play and then tap record, it brings you back into it. So yeah. So you can jump in and out of grid record using that shortcut. So you take it off and just play, or if you want to go back in and edit it, you can do. Yeah, so that's it. Short video, bits of use. So to play external gear at the same time, or instead of internal voices, or if you just want to play the voices, or actually if you go into MIDI, just remembered, let's have a look at keyboard outputs MIDI. So you can change that to don't transmit now. So that'll still work, but it won't. Yeah, if you turn that off, the Volca's not receiving anything. So it'll still play the sequence. That's playing that sequence there, but it won't alter that sequence, so that can help. So weird noises. So yeah, you can alter with MIDI all the different settings on this thing, and try and separate in your head. I'm still not there yet, but there's the sequencer, there's the preset, there's the keyboard itself, or the controls as well, these controllers, and you can edit these, change them, and decide where to send them. I'm going to have a little explore about that perhaps in another video at some point, because I've got some ideas about MIDI control from here to something else, as well as changing stuff on here, but it's just getting time to do. So I hope that's helpful. Take care.